Hi, Papa.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I don't know my teeth and I can't let them out.
That's okay. We're going to do some baking. There she goes.
You put a cold fruit in, Mum.
Okay, so we have 1 cup of butter.
Half a cup of sugar.
Half.
Where's my half cup measure? Oh yeah, it's right here. Want the light on?
Oh, sure. Oh, that's good.
Now we'll go in the oven.
And that's on. What do you bake it on?
300. But just above the 300.
Okay.
So you just cream this together. See, I put it there now. When I put it in, I'll put it down just a wee bit.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll heat it up quickly.
okay. That's just the butter and the sugar, and you're just stirring it up.
And then you add 2 cups of flour. You work as much as you can in with the spoon, and then when it maybe gets too crumbly, you just use your hand. Now I'll just rinse my hands. Keep that on there. Use mine in this size. So,
And that's probably a 9 by 13.
I don't know, but I'll soon tell you. That's about 9.5, maybe. Amy, about 13.5, so close enough.
Okay.
Just slightly smaller would give you a little thicker.
Okay.
Now, as I say, if it gets too kind of crummy, you know, just work it in with your hand, because if your hand's warm, it's not going to be long in absorbing stuff. And that's your 2 cups of flour. And then you just press it into your pan. You don't have to roll it out or anything. Now this is exactly the same recipe as it is for shortbread. This is a
Right.
shortbread base.
Okay.
So if you wanted to try it just for shortbread like fingers.
Okay.
Then just leave it a little thicker than what it'll be in this.
This is Dougie's most favorite
Yeah.
dessert.
Oh yeah, he loves it. I used to always make it for him, and then when we went to Columbia, I used to take it down. Now that's about as much as you need it. You just put this into the pan to make your. See, no, she's quite a baker. I don't think. Does this record the voices too, Amy?
Oh yeah.
They can understand that accent.
Oh, we love it. Well, we thought if Gail and Pam and Bev have taken the recipe and haven't been able to make it, maybe if we recorded you making it and watched it over and over, we would finally learn how.
Well, sometimes if you see a thing made, it's much better than just explaining it. I know, like when Papa was in the hospital, I used to take down shortbread to the nurses. And
Really?
they tried the recipe and couldn't make a job of it, and then one night one or two came up and visited me, and we made shortbread. And then the next time I was down, they told me it was better than what I had made, so
Really?
because they'd seen it done.
Yeah.
And this is your American butter that you brought. Used to always buy a lot of butter from Wardown. It was so much cheaper, but now it's about the same, unless it's in sale. So
Yeah, I think we got that for 89 cents for the
yeah,
pound.
well, it's the last stuff that Pam had priced was over $2. So it just took a great big jump. So
Wow.
there we go. Now this doesn't necessarily need to rise, so you take your fork and just fork it all over,
And why do you do that?
just to save it from rising, Amy. You know, you don't want it to rise too much. It's just really a flat base. This is what you do when you make it into shortbread too.
Uh-huh.
Now if you were just having this as shortbread, as I said at the beginning, you would leave it thicker. You know, you'd put it in a smaller pan.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as it comes out of the oven ready, you dredge some fine sugar on top,
Mm-hmm.
and then just cut it in the shapes like you bake all in one
Right.
thing like that. So that's all fork down. Put it in the oven. There, and then we'll set the timer.
And how long?
Well, I know that's set for an hour, but when it's thinner, it won't take.
Right.
You know, but if it's thick shortbread, it would take an hour. But that won't take quite as much. So, yeah.
Okay.
And when that's cool, we'll make the base.
That's a picture of 3 generations ago. It's my grandparents with my dad, who's up on the right side, and the others are aunts and uncles. And that picture has got to be somewhere around 85 years old
Wow.
just now, yeah. It's all of that, it may be 86. My grandpa was an old stone miner down the coal mine. Used to drive the roads into the coal through the rock. Look at the size of his hand, huge hands he has. Strong, strong man. My grandmother was quite a character, tough old bird. Wasn't very generous or kind sometimes. She was pretty hard, but she did very well by her family, though. I'll say that. All of them turned out well. Yeah. I can name them if it's any good, any interest to you.
Sure.
And they get over. That's my dad. That's Aunt Mary, Uncle Tam, Uncle Bob, Uncle Jock, and Uncle Jim. And there's still one to come after that. There was a daughter 6 months younger than me, born into that family. She's still to come. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're quite the generation. That's my dad and mum much later,
Oh yeah.
right there. That's, well, there's been, what, the 60s there anyway, 60s or 70s. Two picture above, that's Mona's dad and mum. And they were only 29 years old then. Our dad was only 29 when he died. Left them in the States, down in Davenport, Iowa. That's where Mona was born. Thankfully, they took them all back home to Scotland to train them. No, I'm just kidding. But she was a wonderful woman. I never knew the dad, of course, but the mum was a wonderful woman.
And here's the next
Yeah.
generation.
And that's the next generation down, yeah. That's my 3 sons. There's the oldest one, that's Lindsay. There's Jim. And there's David. Now that's Jim's family there.
Yeah.
That's Bev with 2 kids there. And that's David's family there. Together. And of course you know that family there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's them all. Quite the bunch. We're very proud of them, I'll tell you. And the ones that were added to, we're just as proud of them. Including Amy. We just love her.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's good. It's great to have the family like that. And all be so happy together. Very, very happy together. We love to see them come. And now we're down to the next generation. He's a great grandchild.
That's right. Where's
Great grandson. He's over here somewhere. That's not a good picture of him there. Here's a better picture of him here.
Oh yeah.
There he is. That's our great grandson,
That's the woofer.
Isaac Douglas. Yeah. We've got a real bunch of Bible names, Isaac and
That's right.
David and Sarah and Adam and
That's great.
a whole bunch of them.
Daniel.
Daniel, that's right. So, we've certainly got a happy group and we enjoy them all coming to see us. We have a lot of fun when they come, especially when they start making peanut brittle.
That's
I'm
right.
looking forward to that getting made. They're busy at it now and they're going to do some fancy stuff to take home, so
Great.
you'll enjoy it. Yeah. Circumscribed you, we didn't have a lot of outside interest, but he said had lots of local interest. He made it. Did a lot of soccer as kids and that kind of thing, you know, that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty well what we did. And of course we used to chase the girls around too, you know, to play some tricks on the girls. The doors in all the houses then had, in the new houses, all had knockers. Kind of hang and swirled and you to pull them, you know, and rattle them off the door, and that's how you got the attention. I remember one night I was sitting doing my homework and had the door go. My dad went to answer the door and there was nobody there. because I knew right away what was going on. He wasn't right in his chair till the knocker went again. In the way back, no the. Well, I was in fits, sitting in the living room in fits, and he finally got behind the door and just held the handle. As soon as the knocker went, he threw it open, there was nobody there. And what it was, I knew what it was the boys. They had a black thread tied to the knocker, and they were over in the garden across the road, rattling it up. One very cruel thing at Halloween, maybe I've told you. We went to this door, and there was an old bricklayer fellow named Bobby Jack and his wife who lived in there. And we asked for our Halloween. That's how you did it. Gives up Halloween.
Please give me my Halloween.
And we heard the rustle behind the door, but didn't know what was going on until the door suddenly opened, and we got a jug of cold water thrown at us.
Oh no.
3 or 4 was all there, good soap, because we got mad. And we went just round the corner to where an old aunt lived, and she had this garden spade there in the wash house, and we cut off a sod. And the road they lived in, the roof was round, it wasn't pitched. It was a round, half-round roof. And against it there was what the coal cellars and thing, with a little lean-to roof. So we cut a big chunk of sod, lifted up onto this lean-to roof, and this cousin at the top, and he snuck up to the top and laid the sod right on top of the chimney. And the fire was on.
Because there was no outlet then for the smoke.
The next
Oh,
thing you
no.
saw was the window open, the smoke, the door open, and then the language was, oh. And we were hiding across there was hedges along the road, you should hide behind the hedge and see it all going on and never be seen. And there they were, swearing at it. Smoked them out.
Well, I was going to wait to ask Amy there when I can do something.
You enjoyed that chocolate pretzel, that was nice.
Yeah.
Tell you what I like about it, that wee touch of salt. That wee touch of salt on the pretzels.
Yeah?
And it's nice, you get that kind of contrast to the flavour, yeah. It's nice.
There's nothing much worth taking in here, Amy, is there?
Oh yeah. I'm sure we would have.
I think she would have said it.
You would have tasted the bread by this time. She really was keen to get one.
So are we going to smell the shortbread when it's ready?
Mm-hmm.
The smell?
Can't record that.
No.
Is the shortbread on?
Oh yeah.
Shortbread's in the oven for the caramel stuff, but you see, it's, in for a wee while, so
And it cooks, and then you've
if,
got to cool it.
what we thought was if we could get the recipe for the peanut brittle, then
Yeah,
we
you
could
could
go
make
ahead
that
and make
too.
that while we're waiting for
Or
the
wait,
shortbread. But then we don't have it, so we'll just have to wait.
Well, that'll come.
Does your daddy go home for lunch, Amy?
Yes, ma'am.
That's nice, eh?
Yeah. He's only about 5 minutes away.
That's good. In the new place.
Mhm. He just zips home and has a sandwich and lets the dog out and then comes back to work.
Good.
You know, I've never seen your new car yet.
I know, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, you should
Never
put on your
seen it.
jacket and Amy will take it,
Yeah, I'll
take
do
it
that.
down
I'll
to
go
see
down.
it.
Feel it going down now. Not much use and on a coat and go down.
Feel good? Okay, so now we're making the top.
That was, yeah, this is the caramel.
Okay.
That's 6
So we have a cup of butter.
cup of butter and 6 tablespoons of sugar. And 4 tablespoons of syrup. Now, I'll show you the kind of syrup that we use. This kind. Now, you may get it, I don't know whether you would call this corn syrup or what, Amy?
What's it say on the outside?
Lyle's golden syrup.
Golden.
Now, you may not get that particular make, but I imagine you'll get similar. You know, it's the kind of a thickish.
Right. Okay. And how many do you put in there?
4 tablespoons. Two. Be careful not to lick my fingers when I'm in video.
That's okay, Grandma. It might make it taste better.
It's sticky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After all that's dissolved, then you put in your can of milk. So you melt your margarine or butter, sugar and syrup, melt them, and then you add your can of milk and boil it for 5 minutes. Your hand is... How did you like Rick's car?
Both lovely.
Isn't that lovely, your car? Wouldn't that just
Nice
do us
car.
nicely?
That's a nice colour.
I've never had a zip top like this before, so...
Give it your hand.
No.
There you go. Well, I don't get me that like a bit.
Plenty in the cupboard.
And does it thicken on its own?
Well, after you boil it for the 5 minutes, it goes quite caramelly
Mm-hmm.
colour and kind of thickens then. Let me check the shortbread. Oh, it's fine, Amy.
Ooh, yummy.
Now what we'll do, I think, is put this out in the balcony so that when the caramel is ready, it's
Okay.
cool enough to pour right on. Ooh, it's cold. It is cold. I guess we could put on some heat in this.
Oh, I see.
This stupid stool.
Doing that. Sorry.
That's okay, it sticks out there, you can't help it.
Oh, that's thick. I didn't realize how thick it was.
It's not like just the carnation milk, you know, it's sweetened. It's really loaded with calories, you know, this recipe. But at Christmas it's... Mixed in. us. We never got chocolate. But I have got some of that substitute. That's what's on mine.
Oh yeah?
So if that would do, then we could put that on.
Is it like carob?
Sometimes it's
Oh, yes. So this is the caramel that goes on
that's the
top.
caramel that goes on top of the shortbread.
Right.
We'll have to. You could write down the shortbread at the bottom, and then once it's cool, once the caramel's cool, you can put something on here. Oh, like this. There's been just something else. I'll show you the chocolate. You can see something. Maybe you want to decide to put the real chocolate on it. It's more expensive, but of course it's like everything else. You get what you pay for. You know. I'll let you see the label.
Oh yeah.
You know that?
Oh yeah. That'll be fine.
That's what I use. And that is, see, made with Eagle brand, sweetened condensed milk.
Right.
And that's the make week and year. So now I wonder if Molly would have a box for you to take this home.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. Then whoever's coming up first could bring it by. I'm kind of running short, you know, of containers.
Yeah, we'll find something.
Yeah. Now, were you going to do this yourself? And I've gone
Oh,
ahead
no.
and made it.
No, I want you to do it.
Just dawned on me just now. Maybe you had the notion to. Now, once you'll see that turning brown, once it gets. So that's the same make actually as your milk that's in your recipe. The butter will come to the top a bit, maybe look a little bit oily, but once the mixture boils, it'll go brownish, and then when you beat it all together, that will beat in with it, you know. At least that's what usually happens. So. What's happening here that it's almost putting a wee bit over the side, and that's what's causing the it's gradually disappearing, Amy, as you
Now, is this your recipe? Is this your recipe?
Well, it's one we used to use in the old country a lot. What's the situation like, Willie? What's the situation like? A little browner. So once it starts to boil, you have to.
Yeah, when we come down, you've got to have some of that ready for us.
Okay. I'll do my best.
When we were out in Portland at Jim's house, this lady was there visiting her daughter, and no, it wasn't, it was from in Florida. And this lady was from Washington visiting her daughter. And when she knew I was from Scotland, oh, she says, do you make those little scones, she says, on the griddle? And I said, yes. She said, oh, she says, I must get the recipe for those. So I wrote down the recipe for her and so on. So she went back to Washington, and one night the phone rang, and she said, "This is whatever her name was. I can't even remember. We just had met her the once actually at church, and then in the daughter's house, and she said, 'I'm just trying those little scones.'" And she phoned me right from Washington to see if she was doing them right. Oh dear. She said that they used to cross the border to go to the church they went to into Canada,
Oh, yeah?
and that there was a lot of Scottish people there. And so she just wondered if she would be able to make them for some of her Scottish folks coming to visit.
Don't think it's working.
Maybe not. Oh well, I have a good idea anyway. It's not just, I know it's not brown enough anyway. I guess your mum and dad are enjoying being empty nesters
Oh, yeah.
now. That's what one fella in our church. I said to him, "I guess you're empty nesters now." He said, "Yes, and loving every minute." This is the soup pot here with the soup in it. That's how cold it is. Now we'll leave that there. And then I'll take this in, because this is cold already.
Okay.
Watch you don't trip in that, Amy.
Okay. Here's Lake Ontario. City of Burlington. Little snow. Cool. We're here on the 10th floor. It's freezing.
Anything else, and it's just kind of cooling off.
Mm-hmm.
And
So, just 3
this
eggs.
is 3 egg whites. Just the whites. To a cup of sugar.
And that's it, huh?
3 eggs and a cup of sugar. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Any vanilla or anything?
No, I don't put any vanilla in mine. What I'll do is I'll just use my little hand beater. It saves me taking out my big mixer. But if I'm using my mixer, you know, I would use my big one. Well, this is the first time I've ever given a demonstration, Amy. I hope it's okay.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
We'll add the sugar.
So we're beating the egg whites.
Heating the cup of sugar. Beat the old whites first. Just so you see them getting frothy.
She said it should be stiffer than that.
It's any brown paper. You know, I keep a brown bag for this, but I'll just put it on that, which is a kind of greaseproof paper.
That's like baking paper?
Yeah, we used to just always call it greaseproof in the old country. See, there's nothing really to cook in that. It's just a 200.
Oh yeah.
At the sale.
Such had a good time.
Good. It's still, I would say, slightly warm, but only slightly, so it's spreadable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch that you get it. Not sure, I think this is nicer than that lot I made. You can, so that the chocolate won't be too deep in places.
So we have put it
Can you see what's been done?
in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Right. Get it close. Now that was 5 squares, wasn't it? So maybe you could use 6 in a pan that size, Amy. Probably you could. You can see how you.
We've gotten a telephone. Now see, I have one telephone the other day. And so of course kept hearing. So, and he's just chatting away. Here. Isaac, will you say hi? Did Trevor don't let him push the buttons. Did you throw your Buki away? Did you throw Buki away? Can you say Bubby? Bubby. Where's Bubby? Where's Bubby? Bubby. I'm trying to get him to say Bubby so that when Ducky comes he can say Bubby. Ooh. Pardon? I would just be thankful for anything. I'm just so excited for anything. But I'm kind of sad that Randy and Brenda aren't coming. Yeah.
Hey, is it your mama on the
I can
phone?
understand that. I can understand.
Mama and grandma on the phone? Careful. Miss Isaac.
Thirsty Daddy.
Uh-oh.
What happened? What happened? Did you say uh-oh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wave bye-bye, Daddy. Bye-bye, Daddy. Wave bye-bye. Hey, it's not going anywhere.
Mommy. Missy.
And you waving bye-bye to Daddy now. Or are you waving hey?
Okay.
This arm first. This arm first. You okay? What was that? You look like an old man with smoker's cough. A smoker's hack. Okay. No. Nope. Can't even give me a good argument about it. Say, Merry Christmas, Grandmama and Pops. Merry Christmas, Grandmama and Pops. Daddy. Yeah.
Hi, son. Hee.
Oh, Maxie just meowed. He wants you to come see all your
I-
gifts.
Do you know where we're gonna go now? Open presents. What are you so happy about?
Christmas
Whoa.
morning. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Fine, we just brought Isaac through to start to open. Yeah. Well, I asked her if she had a cold, and she said she was stuffed up, so. Is it the altitude? Pardon? Well, it's kind of a cross between high blood pressure and altitude, right? Yeah. So you guys are up early. Is the rest of the house up? I wondered when I should call, but that's good if you guys gave me one. And I called Grandma and Papa this morning to tell them Merry Christmas until we get there at 10. Mickey Mouse. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. No, you don't hammer it. No, you don't hammer it. Where's Mickey Mouse on your jammies? Look. The stereo? I was hoping for the bread maker.
I'm sorry. Try to do better next year.
No, I really did think it was the bread maker.
And this is very convenient because the receiver just died on our stereo. Just this morning, I think, is the final time it was going to work.
Oh! We'll call the paper off.
So now you can listen to your CDs during the day?
Does it have a tape player too?
No. Maybe next Christmas.
Huh?
Maybe next Christmas.
I didn't know if it. Wow, okay, put it down. Oh. Is it just like our other one? Proudly Nicole is my name. Oh yes, it's my name and I don't want to change it. It's my name and I like it real fine. It's my name and no one can take it. Nicole is my name and I'm glad that it's mine. There, we did it for your mommy's name like you asked.
Do it, Mom.
And I like it.
Isaac,
I
I like
liked
his
it.
reaction.
I do duties then.
Go, Isaac.
Duties.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Okay, Isaac.
My name's Isaac. It's a fine name. It's not your name, but it's mine just the same. Stand up tall and say it proudly. Isaac is my name. Oh yes, it's my name and I don't want to change it. It's my name and I like it real fine. It's my name and no one can take it. Isaac's my name and I'm glad that it's mine.
Hey!
So do you understand, Christopher, what Santa